A very good morning, welcome. It's Jeff Lawton on Saturday the 8th of March, just after 10:30. Thank you for dropping by. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jeff Lawton and I make my living solely from betting on horse racing. Now, I've owned many horses. I've had 75 winners in my own name, including a Group 1 race, a Group 2 race and a Royal Ascot winner as well. I was also a jockey's agent to two former champion jockeys. Now, if you're interested and you want to watch hopefully these educational videos, then please press the subscribe button below. All this will do is send you a notification every time I put a video up, and it saves you looking for it every day. Also, if you want to join my private service when I release my bets at 8:30 every day, they're usually one or two bets, and you can ask me anything horse related. Then drop me an email, jefflawtonmanagement@gmail.com, and you'll see the address just below. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is that it's Saturday, so be careful. Saturday is always the day when the races are framed to be ultra competitive. Many are sponsored by bookmakers, and they don't do that just because they enjoy giving the money away. But we're not going to play their game. We're going to play in the races that suit us. So let's limit the amount of bets we have to 2 or 3, and let's look for the races where we're favourite to win. Let's not be a hero and look for 16, 20 to 1 shots. Go and buy a lottery ticket if you want big odds. Anyway, let's get on with today's racing. We're going to start at Sandown. Now, in the 3 o'clock, Alan King runs Charisma Cat in the listed mares bumper. Now, I wouldn't normally look at bumpers as a betting medium, as usually most of the field are making their debuts and often you get head-scratching results. But this is different because it's a listed bumper and then nearly all have form to see and read. Now, I like Charisma Cat. She won her first 2 races nicely enough, but last time when she ran in a listed race at Market Rasen, everything went wrong for her. She was caught in a packing field in a bad position on the home turn and was too far back before flying home and beating a neck in second. Now, she was a very, very unlucky loser. Also, the ground at Market Rasen that day looked deeper to me than the good to soft that was officially advertised. And she really is a top of the ground mare. So the official ground of good to soft, good in places with 16 degrees anticipated at Sandown today means it should be drying all the time, which will be a bonus. Over at Hereford in the 3:45, Yes Day of John Joe and AJ O'Neill's. Now, he won his only Irish point-to-point before changing hands for 80,000, and he looked as though he could be quite useful, running to a mark of 121. But coming from the point field, he was always going to be a better chaser than hurdler, and ran a cracker on chase debut on ground similar to today's behind I'm Ravenous at Warwick. Last time, stepping up to 3 miles, he looked the possible winner coming to the last, but was run out of it in 3rd. This does look a weaker race, and with a decent £7 claimer aboard, he's effectively running off a mark of 109, £12 below his hurdles rating from a year ago. In the 4:20, Greatness Awaits, trained now by Alistair Ralph. This is more about the weakness of the opposition rather than the prowess of Greatness Awaits. Now, he isn't ground dependent, having won on heavy ground on the flat when trained by Mick Shannon, and also good to firm in places when trained by Ben Pauling over hurdles. He's now moved yards again to Alistair Ralph, and he battled well 9 days ago to win a similar race to this. The handicap has only put him up £2 for that, and he should be at least competitive in this race today. At Ayr, in the first race, the 1:42, Jupiter de Mott of Lucinda Russell's. Now, she had 2 declared in this, but it was apparent that she was always going to take one out, and she did that just before 8 o'clock this morning when she took out, King of Answers. So that just leaves 2 realistic runners in the betting, and I don't like Crest of Fortune. Even though his form is probably better than Jupiter de Mott's. But Jupiter de Mott has only run twice, and he's won both races, coming from a long way back to win his bumper. Impressively, actually, when trained by Nicky Richards. He was then sold privately to run for Lucinda and Scoo before beating a 120 rated horse quite comfortably. There looks bags of improvement to come, and he should be hard to beat. Just on the all-weather, there's only one race I want to touch on. I thought the racing on the all-weather looked very competitive today at both Chelmsford and Wolverhampton. But in the 8 o'clock, Kitaro Kitch of George Baker's. Now, he's in the form of his life, winning 3 of his last 4 races. He only ran 3 days ago when he won emphatically at Lingfield under Tom Marquand. He carries a £5 penalty for that, but he was also due to go up £3 for his previous win. So in effect, he carries £8 more tonight than he did last week. He's also drawn not best in 11. But Neil Callan knows him well, and such was his superiority on Wednesday that he could still be hard to beat today. So just to recap, it's Saturday, and those vile bookmakers are out to get your money. Let's play in our races, not the ones they want us to play in. Cheltenham starts on Tuesday. If you want my bets at 8:30 every morning when the fancy prices are there, drop me an email, as I say, just below, jefflawtonmanagement@gmail.com. It's now 15 winning weeks from 16 since the jump season started, and I'm showing a profit of 206 points. Or if you want to ask me anything horse racing related, then just drop me an email to the address. And if you just want to stay on this free channel, which is absolutely fine, I put this up at 11 AM, please press the subscribe button below and this will send you a notification when I put the video up. Okay, I'll speak to you tomorrow and many thanks for dropping by. Thank you.